So guys, Sabeeh here on Technician, and in this video I will be comparing the EMUI 5 against the Samsung Galaxy's TouchWiz UI, also known as Samsung Experience 8.1.
I think you should. I mean, I really think you should.
So first of all, I will compare the lock screen of both the devices. The TouchWiz has a very simple lock screen. It displays notification in the center and it displays date and time on top, and it has this phone dialer and the camera application on the bottom. While talking about the EMUI 5, it has a very feature-packed lock screen, and if you see, every time I turn on the screen, the lock screen wallpaper changes, so that's quite cool. And it also has a control center type of thing when you swipe up from the bottom of the screen. And considering the features offered, I will give the lock screen win to the EMUI 5. Now coming to the overall look of the UI, both of them are far from stock Android. Both have system applications which look unique in their own ways. And there is one thing I really like about the look of the TouchWiz UI, and that is these transitions. If you can see this fade effect, I really like that. TouchWiz has like really well developed transitions, and I really love those. Now talking about the EMUI 5, it has these very unique full folders. They're quite different from TouchWiz and they're quite different from stock Android as well, and I really like these types of folders. So yeah, considering the look, it depends on your personal preference. I'll give them both a tie because I like both of these UIs. And now coming to the fluidity of both the devices, now coming to the fluidity of both the softwares, both of them are not as fluid as the stock Android because both of the UIs are very heavy, but considering how well developed they are and well optimized they are, they're actually quite smooth. You will not see any hiccups or stutters in their flagship devices, at least. As you can see, both of the UIs are very smooth. There are no hiccups, no stutters, and you will not see lag on any of these devices for like 2 years or maybe even 3 years. So yeah, that's quite great. And fluidity, I will make that a tie between both the devices. Both of them are like pretty much equally smooth. If you want to check out my speed test between the Samsung Galaxy S8 and the Huawei Mate 9, check it in these cards or check it in the description. Now let's talk about the features of both the UIs. Both the UIs are fully feature packed. Talking about the Samsung Galaxy S8, it has features like game launcher, pop-up view, and smart alert, video enhancer, and even the always on display, which I have disabled at the moment because I really don't want it to consume my battery. And it also has some neat edge features like edge lighting and the edge tasks. Now coming to the Mate 9 or the EMUI 5, it has features like the knuckle gestures and many more features like app twins, display network speed on status bar, notification LED controls, more fingerprint gestures than the S8, and many more features. And now both of these UIs actually share some features as well, like the one-handed mode, the floating dock, and the motion control. I like the Samsung Galaxy S8 has more features as compared to the EMUI 5. The TouchWiz has been there for quite a long time, while the EMUI 5, the EMUI actually started with, I guess, Huawei's P4, I guess. Both of the UIs are quite old, but the Samsung Galaxy S8's TouchWiz UI is much older than the EMUI. Now let's talk about the software updates of both the devices. Now both of the devices are quite new, and both of the devices have received many software updates after I purchased them. But the asset has received more updates than the Huawei Mate 9 despite the Mate 9 being older. And talking about the security patch, it has like July's security patch, which is the latest at the moment, while the Huawei Mate 9 has June's security patch, which is like 1 month older. And also talking about like my experience, the Huawei P8 and the Samsung Galaxy S6 both were released in 2015. The Samsung Galaxy S6 was updated to Android Nougat, while the Huawei P8 was not updated to Android Nougat. Its update stopped after it getting updated to the Android Marshmallow. So talking about the software updates, the TouchWiz is going to be much better with them. So if you're a person who cares about having the latest software on their phone and want to receive many updates till like 2 to 3 years after the phone being released, or even maybe 4 years sometimes, then the TouchWiz UI is better than the Huawei Mate 9's EMUI 5. EMUI is a really nice UI, but comparing it to the TouchWiz is a bit better. But talking about my personal preference, I really like both of these UIs. I'm neutral between them. Now it depends on your personal preference which one you like. If you want more security updates, then the TouchWiz is better. But if you want unique lock screen features of the Huawei Mate 9, or some useful features of the Mate 9 like the display network speed on status bar, then EMUI 5 is for you. I personally like both of these UIs. So yeah, thanks for watching the video guys. Please subscribe to the channel for further more daily tech videos. And if you want to follow me on social media, the links are in the description. Peace and assalamu alaikum.
I can hear the shots from the fireworks soar and the sounds of the battle.